Home Life and Style is brought to you by the Pine Hills, offering inspired new homes and daily adventures just 45 minutes from Boston. Longfellow Design Build, architect and builder for Cape Cod and beyond. Snow & Jones, a fixture in New England homes since 1952. And by Classic Tile and Stone, your tile and stone destination.
Hi, I'm Parker Kelley. Welcome to Home Life and Style. I am passionate about design, food, and travel. I love discovering new places, meeting new people, and sharing who they are, how they live, and what they love. In each episode, I'll introduce you to a new destination through the eyes of the people who call it home. Join me as we celebrate these towns, these people, these homes in style. Today I'm on my way to Hingham, Massachusetts, a coastal community on Boston's beautiful South Shore with a population of about 23,000. Hingham was first settled by English colonists in 1633 and is full of quintessential New England charm. It has a lovely historic downtown, a picturesque harbor, and is home to several parks, including Wampatuck State Park and World's End. Eleanor Roosevelt once called historic Hingham's Main Street the most beautiful Main Street in America. Hingham is also home to Hingham Shipyard, a vibrant dining and shopping area with condos, a movie theater, and as I said, plenty of restaurants, including Trident, owned by chef and restaurateur Brian Houlihan, and Alma Nove and Wahlburgers, owned and operated by Paul Wahlberg of the famous Wahlberg family. I'm on my way to meet homeowners Jackie and Theo in their 4-bedroom, 3,500 square foot Nantucket shingle-style home that sits directly on the water in the neighborhood of Crow Point. The open concept home takes advantage of the 180-degree views of Boston, the Harbor Islands, and the tranquil marshes of Hingham Bay. The couple who met in college have been inseparable ever since and are definitely a power couple. They have 3 teenage children, Hannah, Noah, and Emma. Theo is a business consultant and an attorney. The couple work together in their real estate development company, Sharp Real Estate and Development, and this home is one of their projects. Together, they do it all, from purchasing to permitting to picking out the paint colors. We're going to meet this family, check out this gorgeous, modern, coastal chic home, and then a local chef and I are going to cook up a dinner party and celebrate home life and style in Crow Point. Ding! Hi, Jackie.
Hi.
How are you? Nice to see you. What a spot. Hi, Theo.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Anytime. Anytime. Oh my gosh, what a spot. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. Wow. Oh, let me just take it in. Oh, and you got marsh grass here, so you have all the colors all year round.
That's the thing about this house when we were building it is there's just water in every direction, and we really wanted to take advantage of it all
Yeah,
by
you
having
did.
the windows, and you get the marsh view. When you're here, you really don't feel like any other houses around you.
Oh, this is beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. A
Beechwood.
big part of every house I do is I like to make the feature be the hood, and so I wanted to have something that felt like you said, beechwood.
And tell me about this surface here. So pretty.
This is a natural quartz, and it's just really nice. It has a flow to it that's kind of like the ocean, which I love. The fireplace with it layered like that really creates depth to it, I think, and makes it more of a feature. This is where we're having our dinner.
Oh, wow.
One of my favorite things is this chandelier. It just, I don't know what, it just makes it feel like, I don't know, you're having a nice dinner every time you sit down, no matter what. I don't know. The one thing I said when we were designing the house, I wanted 2 beer taps. It's one of my favorite things in the world, and so she accommodated me, which was nice, and the cabinet maker did a very nice job putting it there. And we always have 2 beers on tap.
Yeah, and 2, it looks like Barrel House Seat, which was where we're going to go. So your master.
This is our bedroom.
Wow.
So we really take advantage of the view up here.
It's a nice view to wake up to in the morning.
I would say. So this is beautiful.
Yeah, this is the
That
master.
tub. I love the curved edge on it.
And I did the glass and the lighting, and same kind of idea, just getting that light sea glass color in here. And actually, when I was looking for stone, I wasn't planning on this. I was thinking I was going to do white, and then when I went to the marble yard and I saw this, it was like exactly what I wanted. So.
Well, this is nice. Tell me about this space.
Yep. So
Obviously
we use this. We love the outdoor kitchen, and this is a great place to cook and look out at the view. And then this is, we consider an outdoor living room, which has heaters, so we are able to use it all year round.
Oh no!
And we come out here. We have the gas fire table, roast s'mores at night and things.
Is that concrete?
We do. Yep. We do dinner quite a bit here, so. It's just really nice year-round to have this space. The heaters work great.
Yeah. So this is nice. Aqua. This is a little Mediterranean feeling out
Yes,
here.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah, we were, the cement was here, and it was sort of old and everything. It was neglected, but we love this spot to be able to hang out, you know, feel like you're on the beach right down by
so
the
it was
water.
cement with the stones in it already?
Yeah, it was, no, there was, we just etched it and gave it the effect.
After the home tour, Jackie and Theo invited me out on their boat to check out the Crow Point coastline and take a peek at their beautiful home from the water. They are first-time boat owners and just bought the boat because why not? They had the opportunity to have a mooring in front of their home, and the water beckoned.
I've got joy to share with you in my arms. Just a little hug every day will solve your problems. I've got love to share with you in my pocket. Just a little kiss on the lips and we'll skyrocket.
At Longfellow Design Build, we design and build new homes, new kitchens, new additions to your home. We handle everything from conception to completion, working in unison with you, for you, so you can have the home you envision, so you can have the home you deserve, so you can focus on what's important. Longfellow Design Build, architect and builder, for Cape Cod and beyond.
Need a fresh, new look for your kitchen or bath? Snow & Jones can help you get there.
We've been located on the South Shore in Cape Cod since 1952 as a family business, so it's given us a long time to establish roots and a good reputation, to be a company that people know you can trust. I think we always tell our customers and clients, like if you're working with a larger company or somebody on the internet, it's hard to find someone to solve your problems, and with us, if you have a problem, we can get you a Jones in 30 minutes. You know, we love to stay up with the trends and put out new things for people to see. And we also, being in that New England market where it is more traditional, we do try to reflect those styles as well. So people really can pick from a variety of different styles and also a variety of different price points. We really try to train our people on style and design as well as the technical aspect, because missing one or the other can really throw everything off. So they have great insight. We really can take all those pieces together and create that full project.
Start your Snow & Jones project today. Early the next morning, I got a surprise call from Jackie and Theo saying, "Surf's up." Apparently, the waves at nearby Nantucket Beach were going to be the best they have been in years. Jackie grew up in a coastal town in Rhode Island. Theo grew up in Southern California. He was a lifeguard and surfed Laguna Beach. So when the surf is up, nothing stops him from grabbing his family and hitting the waves. It's a total family affair. And their son even teaches surfing on Nantucket now. I had a busy day ahead, but I was more than happy to meet them and start my day by the sea.
Hi. Oh my gosh, thanks for inviting me out. What a day.
It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, this is epic, is it not?
And the waves are as good as I've seen them in years, so.
Oh my gosh.
It's a perfect
Great day.
This is when opportunity strikes.
You get out here. Get out here when you can.
Now, so you have a lesson today or no?
Yeah, I do surf lessons during the week. So I come out and push kids into waves and teach them to surf. Because on the East Coast, not a lot of people are really familiar with it.
Right.
So it's nice to get people going at a young age.
So how long have you been surfing?
As long as I can remember.
Yeah.
I mean, since you were about 3 years old.
I got them on a board standing up about 3 years old when they were toddlers.
Whoa. And so you guys are twins. Is there any surfing competition going on? I mean, I mean, there's always a little bit of competition.
It goes unsaid, but it's definitely there.
After my morning watching the Sharp family ride the waves, I changed up and headed to Duxbury, to the South Shore Design Center, to meet up with Terry Gordon of Bloom & Company. Terry and Jackie collaborate on the interiors in many of the homes Jackie and Theo build, including their own. I wanted to talk to Terry about working with Jackie on this stunning coastal home, and of course, all things design. Space with maybe some ideas, like Jackie has a lot of her own ideas for sure. I mean, she's not new to interior design.
She's definitely not, but the fun thing about working with Jackie is I felt like we were a team. Yeah. We were a partnership. So, you know, she'd call me and be like, what do you think? You know, can we do this? Can we not do this? I mean, I spent many days over there, or she spent days with me, like trying to plan out everything. And as you know, literally we were planning down to the inches in her house. So you become very intimate with the person that you're working with. Yeah. There's no question about it.
It's like your soul sister. You're now working on the project together, and it's like having someone who also has resources, like the interior designers have these great resources.
Oh, and you know their personality, so it'd be like, I'd be shooting her pictures, and it'd be like, what do you think about this? How about this for Noah's room? How about this for the girls' room? You know, so it definitely was, every project is like that. It becomes a blast. And you want to see it through to the end. All of a sudden, you know, Theo would come home and be like, okay, why is Terry here again?
Right.
What's going on? You know?
And why is she at the island having a glass of wine?
Exactly. So,
that's awesome.
So it was definitely a labor of love on my behalf, and I know with Jackie and Theo, the house was tremendous for them as well.
Yeah. After chatting with Terry, I headed to the nearby town of Scituate to meet with residential designer Heidi Condon and her partner, Pete Falk of Rivermore Engineering, the team who helped turn Theo and Jackie's plans into reality. Heidi did the architecture, and you were the engineer who worked with Heidi. And so this is your shared office together?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And so we've been here together maybe 8 years, and it really is a collaboration with both firms, which is great.
Just complementary skill sets,
yes,
I would imagine.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
That's what Cap and I have.
Yeah.
You know? And it's great though. I mean, that kind of a partnership, then you know that you can get any problem solved. Right?
Exactly. I walk around the corner and go, how do I hold this up? And he figures it out.
Yeah, and I stop what I'm doing and do whatever she tells me to do.
Well,
it works.
And it kind of works that way. No.
I can't say anything. I think that's actually a good plan. You're specialized in coastal homes because of your...
We really do a lot of coastal work, very complicated permitting issues, and that's why we work with the town very closely.
We do work well together, and Heidi's jobs are just beautiful homes, and we just kind of fit right in with the structure and trying to hold them all up. A lot of them have full of glass, and all glass needs to be structured, so that's where we come in.
Yeah. Well, these are homes. They're
are
not
homes
just
for
buildings.
people.
They're filled with life and love and times, and this is a significant part of their whole life, is where they live and how they live in it. So it's great work you do.
Up next on Home, Life, and Style.
All that cheering.
I've worked with Kristen and Julie for about 7 years now, about 30 projects. They care as much as I do about the finished product. And every time I walk in, I'm always like, girls, what do we have new? And they always have things set aside to show me, and every time I go there, it's so exciting. They text me pictures as soon as tile comes in that they think is really exciting. Like, even on a Saturday, I'll get a text. And they'll know that I'm just as excited to see it as they are to share it. And so they're my go-to.
Recognized and respected. Classic tile and stone on Boston's South Shore. Flemings of Cohasset. Traditional outside, inspirational inside. Visit our beautiful village and shop, and we'll help you find the light, just as we've been doing since 1942. Budget Blinds, the best in window treatments for your home, in every color, material, and style imaginable, for one room or your whole home. Professional, personalized service with white glove installation. Budget Blinds, here to help you find the perfect solution to transform your home at a price that's right for you. Budget Blinds on Boston's beautiful South Shore. Visit our website or call to schedule a free consultation. The next day was the dinner party. Jackie and Theo invited me to meet them at Barrel House Z in the town of Weymouth to meet their friend Russ Heisner. If you recall, Jackie and Theo have 2 taps in their home, and one of them always has Barrel House Z craft beer flowing. Russ came to Boston in the 80s to be the first head brewer of the now famous Harpoon Brewery. In 2015, Russ started a new journey on his own, brewing small batch beer with his team. I was excited to meet the team and talk and taste.
So customer demand is really what made you change up to this kind of beer, because they ask and you said, okay, we can do that.
We can do that. And, I've been doing it for a long time, and I've always said, I'll make anything you want. I just want to know, I want to be proud of it, high quality, we execute it well.
What's the biggest mainstay that you have? It's like, the one that everyone around here recognizes.
Sunny and 79 degrees. So actually when we launched our first beer, our favorite place to go visit at the time was San Diego, and it was always sunny and 79. And so Mary came up with the name Sunny and 79 because in February you really wanted it to be sunny and 79. Why don't we head to the back patio and let's try some beers. This is something that we did late last year, is a pilot, what we call a pilot pour, which is basically a small batch where we get a lot of feedback in the tasting room from people. And it's a copper ale, it's called Like Foxes. And it is purposely a low ABV, so it's 4.2%. So it's a very drinkable, but it's still pretty full-bodied beer, I think. So cheers.
Cheers again.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Cheers again.
All that cheering. Oh, it smells so good.
It's very malty.
It tastes good too.
It's a perfect beer for the fall. It's nice and light, but has a lot of flavor.
This is going to be the complete opposite side of the spectrum. It's dark, it's sweet, it's got a lot of chocolate and coffee and graham cracker and marshmallow in it, and it's also about a 7.5% beer. So just what you wanted to finish your night.
Right.
But this is really one of my all-time favorites.
It's delicious.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it,
Thank
and I
you.
hope there's some stuff that the chef can work with from Tosca.
If not, I know, I'm sure we'll have some people to.
Absolutely. Plenty of us to drink it.
After the tour of Barrel House Z, I headed back to Hingham to meet Chef Kevin Long, a culinary legend on the South Shore, at one of the most popular restaurants around, Tosca. So nice to arrive at Tosca, a favorite.
Lovely Tosca in Hingham.
Lovely Tosca in Hingham. And to have food on the table, that's excellent. Welcoming of you, thank you.
No problem.
Yeah. So I just wanted to come in here, and of course always enjoy great food here, but just chat with you about, Tosca's been around for a good many years.
Yep, coming up, almost 30 years. Well, round up, we'll say 30.
Oh, and about 30, and you've been here a good portion of that.
Yeah, been here a lot.
Yeah. So were you the first chef that Tosca had, or?
No, but I've
You're the longest.
The longest,
Yes.
yeah.
So how many total years do you have here?
Coming up on about 20.
20 years. And did you start as a chef here?
I started on the bottom of the rung here, which is interesting. So many people in this long-term group, Eat Well Incorporated, have a lot of people have come from, entry level up, that are the important people in the business.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of nice, I think, too, in a restaurant, have worked other jobs so that one appreciates all of the roles. Because in a restaurant, you really need ensemble work. Think back 30 years ago, before Tosca was here. What was the food scene, the South Shore food scene?
Well, the food scene was varied in developing, and Tosca is always a sort of a front runner.
Yeah.
In I know a lot of the stuff. I was here in the 3rd year that they were open, and a lot of those roots of the original inspiration, which it's really been kind of a hybrid of my inspiration on what to do here, is really balance, and source the products, and try to do the local thing, which everyone says.
Yeah.
But it's actually very, very hard to do.
Yeah.
and execute, especially on a larger format. So that's been a pretty big dedication of, what we've tried to do with the cuisine here.
Yeah. So, now I bet you have customers who come in for certain staples on the menu that have been here for a long time that you cannot get rid of. But you also invite new things. Tell me about like your menu. How does it change? Does it change seasonally?
Staples on the menu that are mainstays, that people revolt if we take off the menu.
Right.
But we do try to bring in our products that are different. So like right now, for instance, like we're running duck tonight. We don't have duck on the menu all the time.
Okay.
And people love it. People will actually ask for what is available just for the day. And it's a great way to go through different fish, especially local fish or very limited season fish.
Right.
And that is one of those things that at certain times in business we've actually sold food sales upwards over 35% of those items that are basically daily items. So it literally might only be one service that we sell. So it's other restaurants do not do that.
Yeah. So you have great food, you have great service, and you have great history, longevity, great
setting.
Atmosphere, great setting. I mean, that's a recipe for 30 years and more.
Yeah, we're looking towards more right now.
Yeah. So chefing for the rest of your life, you think, or at least till you retire?
Yeah, I tried to retire.
Yeah.
It just didn't go too good.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah.
Let's just say yes.
Let's just say yes, yeah. well, I'll see you down at the, will you be working at the bathing beach?
Absolutely.
And what's it called?
It's called Beach House.
Beach House.
And we have a wonderful logo with a lobster that is wrapped around an ice cream cone.
And a lobster wrapped around?
Because we're going to be doing burgers and lobster.
The night was still young. I changed up and headed back to Jackie and Theo's for the intimate dinner party. While I helped Chef Kevin in the kitchen and Tosca's GM Chris poured the drinks, everyone enjoyed the outdoor space, the warm summer night, and the spectacular views. It was an epic evening on Crow Point all around. What do you have going on here?
All right, so we're going to do a little capellini. So this has been a new kind of phase of mine here. So basically building around the capellini pasta. So all brass, traditional, extruded pasta, 2 ingredients, semolina, durum wheat semolina, and water.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going for this very simple sort of formula here of just basically we're going to make a little sauce with these red shrimp. Okay, so then we're just going to do a little bit of our classic kind of flavor here. This is a little dry vermouth mixed with a little dry sherry. So we're going to season with some lemon, and then we have some beautiful herbs. We've really kind of incorporated everything. We've got the herbs, a little bit of kind of richness, and you know, I don't think we've damaged the integrity of the shrimp.
It's time for dinner now. Should we all move inside?
Sure.
Yeah,
Sounds
let's
good.
go.
So we've done a prime sirloin, grilled and roasted, and then cream spinach, but not your everyday cream spinach. We've wilted the spinach, and then it's blended with what I call my Swedish spices. So my great grandmother was Swedish, and she always made Swedish meatballs.
So the wine pairing we've selected is an Amarone from the Veneto. Amarone is the Corvina wine, Corvina grape that they harvest, and then they lay out on straw mats and put in basically the attic of the garage and let it dry and basically raisin. So it intensifies the fruit flavor, which is why you should get a little raisin, a little sweetness in this wine. I will warn you, it is higher in alcohol as well, because it, but is wonderful pairing with the prime sirloin. So please serve.
Thank you.
This is a crémeux, which is a French term, basically means creamy. So it's like essentially like chocolate ganache meets pudding. And then we have the Barrel House Z S'mores stout, right?
Yep.
And in the front, to stick with the Italian theme, is a little Amoro. This is made basically your classic digestivo to go with your, to go at the end of your meal. And these are very in vogue right now, and it's actually, I wanted to do this because this is going to give you a little bit of that sweet bitter.
What an absolutely beautiful night. And Jackie and Theo, your home is beautiful. Your family is beautiful. The weather has been beautiful. Everything has just been lovely. This whole Hingham experience, your friends are beautiful. But you rallying. You call the chef up an hour and a half ahead of time and say, can we move the dinner party tonight? It's gonna be a beautiful night. And there you did. And Chris, having you and Kevin from Tosca in your home, is that just over the top special?
It is.
So special. Everything was so beautiful, delicious, and just the fact that you can do that in that amount of time with that amount of notice and have it to be that spectacular. Thank you so much. It's been a fabulous night and a fabulous family, and I'm so thankful. So that is Home Life and Style from Hingham, Massachusetts. Until next week, I'm Parker Kelley. Cheers.
Cheers.